Shalom, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh, the one and only true living God of the earth. Shalom, family. Today we getting. Hey, shut up! It's locking. I have my dogs back there. But today we getting at you with this pagan Christmas thing. We're going to start off in Jeremiah chapter 10. I know every year we all get this scripture and we all bring it out. And we bring out Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 3 through 4 and 5. To just basically to bring out a Christmas tree, But today we're going to get more deep explanation into that. And, not only is it a Christmas tree, but it's also an idol, it's just pure idolatry. So a lot of our people, are caught up into this holiday, and we're gonna post this information up, and they're not gonna listen to us. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But we're gonna start it off, y'all. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. It says, "Hear ye the word which Yah speaketh unto you, O house of Yasharallah. Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them." Like, for example, right? Being dismayed at the signs of heaven. We all know we just had December 21st just passed. Everybody was going buck wild, talking about Saturn supposed to be passing and intercepting with Pluto. I don't know what they talking about. But you got these nut niggas talking about they about to get some superpowers. You understand? That's these niggas being dismayed at the signs of heaven. The Most High said not to do that. You understand? The heathen are dismayed at them. They made that type of stuff up, and you niggas just follow suit. Oh yeah, we gonna get some superpowers. That's madness, man. That's crazy. Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. Like, that was some vain stuff. Like, just to think about getting some superpowers. It's niggas online talking about they scared to go they scared to go live because they think that they're gonna get some superpowers and they don't know what's gonna happen on camera. You people are fools, man. It's simple, believe every word, man. But verse 3 right here, it said, for the customs of the people are vain. You understand? So all of that stuff right there is vanity. Now let's go back up to verse 2. It said, thus saith Yah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. All right? For the heathen are dismayed at them. You're not supposed to be taken by none of that stuff. Let me get another precept for this. I got a precept for this in Leviticus chapter 18. We're going to start at Leviticus chapter 18, verse 1. We're going to go back to the law and let's see the testimony of Moses and what he said about taking on the customs of the heathen and the people that's round about you. Because our people did that back in the day. And now today we're learning from our ancestors' mistakes. So we're not to take on the customs of the heathen. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 1. And Yah spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Yasharallah, and say unto them, I am Yah, your Elohim. After the doings of the land of Egypt, where ye dwelt, right? Because we're in captivity right now, in the new Egypt, or the shadow of Egypt, which is called America. And not even just America, this whole system, because he said it was scattered to the four corners of the earth. He said, after the doings of the land of Egypt, where ye dwelt. So all of these dwelling places that we're dwelling at right now in our enemy's territory, when we leave from here, when we get into our land, we're not supposed to keep none of the customs of the lands that we were staying in. So when we get back in our land, it ain't gonna be no more JC, it ain't gonna be no idol shy, no suicide, none of these idols that y'all thinking of, Allah, Buddha, yourself, Jay-Z, your entertainers, none of that stuff. Ain't none of that idolatry gonna be going on. Because when we get into the wilderness, it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be trying to bring their idols along with us, and they're going to be getting made examples out of. That's in the scriptures. So let me continue on. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. After the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. Because when we went over there into the land of Canaan, we were taking over. This is back then. We were taking over their land. And we were ordered to go in there and kill them off and take their land. So if we kill them all, we're not supposed to take their idols and say, okay, all right, well, you dead, but I'm going to take this idol for me now. This mine now. Even though you ain't here, this my God now. This my JC now. That right there can't happen. You understand? So let me continue. He says, shall ye not do, neither shall you walk in the ordinances. Ye shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am Yah, your Elohim. All right. Let me go back. Jeremiah chapter 10. I'm going to continue off in verse 3. It says, for the customs of the people are vain, meaning it's nothing. It has no value. Like, what are you going to get from cutting up a tree and putting fucking decorations on it, making your house messy? And then, a week, 2 later, you got to take the motherfucker, excuse my language, you got to take it out and go throw it in the trash. You just wasted all of that space in your house for nothing. And you just had a tree in your house for nothing. And just to add to that, when you put them lights and them different decorations on that tree, it could burn your house down. And that's from having an idol in there. You understand? It said, for one cutteth the tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with an axe, right? Let me get a precept for that. What's that? Isaiah 40, verse 18. All right. It said, to whom would you liken the Most High? Or what likeness would you compare to him? The workman melted a graven image, right? This is talking about This is talking about an idol. The preparation of an idol. What it takes to prepare an idol. You understand? He said, what would you liken unto me? Right? Or what likeness will you compare unto him? The workman melted a graven image. So you're going to take a graven a statue or something that was melted and carved, and you're going to compare that to the Most High. There's no way. There's no way. Let me continue. And the goldsmith spreadeth over it with gold and casteth silver chains. He also, he that is so impoverished that he have no oblation, choose a tree that will not rot. Okay, this is them going to go get a tree. And just to add to that, it's people out here that's broke, that have no money. You understand? But they would take and spend their last to go buy a Christmas tree just to have an idol, so they can celebrate and not feel left out like everybody else, because everybody else is doing, bringing out, having fun with this holiday, so-called holiday. But it says, let me continue on. He seeketh unto him a cunning workman to prepare a graven image that shall not be moved. Right. Now, we over here, he said we're going to come over here and worship wood and stone. You understand? So all of these idols is being prepared either by a tree or by somebody breaking stone and carving out an image. That's idolatry. You understand? All of this stuff going on in this country, especially this country, and all of the territories of this country, the UN and NATO, is all idolatry. They have idols set up everywhere so that the children of Israel can be trapped and taken by it. They want your spot. They don't want you to wake up to who you are. Because once you wake up to who you are and you come back to the Most High law, statutes, and commandments, It's over. It's a wrap. They know it. So let me go back. Matter of fact, let me continue on. He seeketh unto him a cunning workman to prepare a graven image that shall not be moved. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Have it not been told to you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, the Most High. Him only. An idol can't sit upon the circle of the earth and watch you and watch everything you doing. That's foolishness, man. And then you got people out here bowing down to statues and images, talking about, especially the people that's into that Catholicism stuff. They bow down to statues all day. And Mary, the mother of God, and Michael, the archangel, all this stuff. They got these idols set up. You understand? This place is the land of idolatry. They have idols set up everywhere. So, like, even if you're not into a religious type of thing, they got idols set up with you in for entertainment. You can go watch your favorite entertainer online on TV, know everything about them, worship and praise that person. That person can do no wrong in your eyes because it's your idol. All right. Verse 23. Oh no, we continue in verse 22. It said, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers that stretch out the heavens as a curtain and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. That means you're just small to him. You're really nothing. Let me jump up to verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. You just nothing. You know, it is what it is. All of this stuff going on, you're not praising him. So that's why it's vanity at the end of the day. If it's not going back to the Most High, it don't matter. Verse 23, that bringeth the princes to nothing, that maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Because everything that they're doing is in the root of wickedness. It's not in the root of righteousness. Everything is going to be done in the root of righteousness when we back in our land. But right now, the wicked are in rule. All right? Let me go back to Jeremiah, chapter 10. I'm going to leave off at verse 4, 10 and 4. They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and hammers, that it move not. Right? That's your Christmas tree, right? You know, deck the halls with bells of holly, whatever the hell that shit is. And you fasten it with nails that it move not. But this is also talking about setting up an image off of this carved piece of wood, an idol. The first commandment in the scriptures is you should have no other God before me. None. The Most High is a Elohim by himself. You understand? Jeremiah 10 and 4. They deck it with silver and gold, and they fasten it with nails and hammers that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. Right? The idol can't speak. The tree can't speak. You understand? All of the worship of this tree goes back to ancient Babylon. You understand? This is all Babylonian customs. Like America takes, not even just America, the rulership of America, Edom, they take on the nations of the people that they conquer. They take on their history and they put on this mask like they are those people. You understand? We continue in verse 5. But speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. This is an idol. All right? This idol was just like a table, excuse my language, a table sitting in your house. It can't do nothing. It's just sitting there. You understand? So let me continue on. Verse 6. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Yah, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. You understand? He said, there is none like unto thee. Christians, what you call yourself, black Hebrew Israelites. Listen, nobody is with the Most High. There is nobody you can compare to the Most High. He is a Elohim all by himself. Let me get a precept for that. Daniel chapter 4, verse 24. It said, this is the interpretation, O king, and this is the decree of the Most High, which is come upon my Lord the king, that they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. This is Daniel telling the king that he's going to turn them into, the Most High is going to turn you into a beast. And that actually, it happened to him. It said, and they shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and they shall wet thee with the dew of heaven, and 7 times shall pass over thee, till thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to soever whom he will please. The Most High does that. You understand? So if Trump's in office, who put him in office? The Most High. If Biden make office, who put Biden in office? The Most High. Nobody is, the people that's ruling is set up for you. It's deception to deceive our people and for the Most High to test you to see if you really trust in him. All you got to do is turn to his word. You will see that he's in full control of everything. All right, let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 10. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 8. It said, but they are altogether brutish and foolish. Their stock is a doctrine of vanities. Listen. As a matter of fact, it's lucky, y'all. Verse 7. Who would not fear thee, O King of nations? The Most High. He's the King of nations, because as we just read in Daniel, he said he setteth up one and he put up another. He said he ruleth and he giveth the kingdom to so whoever he please. You understand? So he can do that. Nobody else can do that. So verse 7, it said, who would not fear thee, O King of nations? Who wouldn't fear the Most High? The Most High has the power and the ability to make somebody else do harm to you through a spirit that he puts on somebody to control their mind. You mean to tell me that you wouldn't fear that? But you fear an idol. You fear JC. You fear a statue. I remember when I was young, I was so caught up in the idolatry from my step grandmother beating it into my head that I would walk past and see a statue of JC and be like, oh, I got to be respectful. That's madness, man. That's madness. Or if I was into one of those camps and it was a picture of a black JC, and you'll look at it, oh, there goes your house shot. I got to be respectful. No, those are idols. They're all idols. All right. He said, for to thee doeth appertain, for as much as among all the wise men of the nations and in all their kingdoms there is none like unto thee, because the Most High rules in the kingdom of men, like he just said in Daniel chapter 4 we just read. Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 8. But they all together, who all together? All of them wise men of the other kingdoms, they all together brutish, and they are altogether, Salaki, y'all gotta excuse me. They are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities, right? So he's telling you that these people that rule are foolish. They came out with a COVID-19, and they're trying to take control and authority over a virus, and say and put a scare on people and try to play and act like they're the Most High. They, instead of the Most High sending the plague, they want to be the one to send the plague. That's foolish, man. Let's look up this word brutish, right? Let's see what the word brutish is. This is the word brutish.
Strong's H 1197. Ba'ad. Ba'ad.
All right. Ba'ar, right? Let's see what it means. It means to burn. It's like, okay, yeah. It means to burn, consume, to kindle, right? To be stupid, brutish, barbarous, to be stupid, dull-hearted, right? So yeah, brutish means to be stupid. So the Most High called the rulers of the earth stupid. Why are the rulers of the earth stupid? Because they don't take counsel from the Most High. They take counsel in wickedness. They take counsel in idolatry. They take counsel in an abomination. They tell you that a man, two men can get married. That's an abomination. They sell pork to you everywhere in every store and make it available for you and tell you it's good. Put seasoning on it, and you tell people you don't eat pork. What, you Muslim? You Muslim, brother? You Muslim? No, I'm not Muslim. That's a false religion that was set up by your enemies. They stole that from our book. They knew about our customs. It wasn't in our custom for us to eat pork. It's in our dietary law. Foolish. The rulers of the earth. Let me continue on. Verse 9. Silver spread into plates is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Euphaz, the work of the workman, in the hands of the founder. Blue and purple is their clothing. They are all work of cunning men. Cunning men. These people are cunning people. Bill Gates doesn't look like he wants to kill you, okay? The leaders don't come across like they want to, destroy you. They come across very cunning, very nice. That's deception. When in all actuality, they don't even like you. They want to take you out. Cunning men. Verse 10. But Yah is the true Elohim, the true mighty one. He is the living Elohim, the living mighty one. An everlasting king. That means the Most High is everlasting. From beginning till he has no end. Everlasting. And at his wrath, the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide his indignation. The nations, they won't be able to abide the indignation of the Most High. Let me go back up to Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 8. It said, but they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities. A doctrine of vanities. Why is it a doctrine of vanities? Because they don't have the Most High. They don't have his doctrine. What's his doctrine? Proverbs chapter 4, verse 2. for I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law. Doctrine. What's his doctrine? The law. What's the law? The 613 law, statutes, and commandments that he gave to us in our Torah. You understand? Isaiah chapter 29 and 4. (29, 24). Alright. They also that err in spirit shall come to understanding, and they all that murmur shall learn doctrine. Doctrine. Learn what doctrine? Learn the law. That's how you come into the midst of the Most High understanding. Knowing that if you committing idolatry, knowing if you committing abomination, you have to go and study his law. You understand? Because there's going to be people out there that say, oh, the law is done away with. We know, yeah, okay. We're not in the land, right? We know this, right? Still, you have to study the law. And so that you can stay away from abominations and idolatry. Like Ezekiel 14 and 6 said, repent of idolatry and abomination. Right? Let me get Deuteronomy 32. Let me give Deuteronomy 32. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, and my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, as the showers upon the grass. That means the Most High is going to water you with his doctrine. With what? His law. Right? It says, because I will publish the name of Yah, ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. Publish the name of Yah, right? This is why this name is so important, right? Publish. Let's look up the word publish, see what it means. Call out, right? What's the word? Qara, all right? Call out, recite, cry out, proclaim, to call, to utter a loud sound. That means we calling out the name of the Most High. That's why when you see brothers coming up saying the name of Yah. Now, I know it's a little discrepancies over the name, but the reason why the name is so important, because that'll give you the background of the intentions of the teachers, you see, and who they learned it from. Because there's no way that I'm going to call on the name of my oppressors. If my oppressors are saying Yahweh, I'm not going to call on the name Yahweh. Because my oppressors are saying that. That's just like our oppressors are saying JC. We call them the name of JC. That's your oppressor saying that. Why would you call them that? That means you're calling on the name of your oppressor's God. That's not your God. He said that because I will publish the name of Yah, ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. Our Elohim has a different name than theirs. It's Yahweh. Not Yah, not Yahweh. Look at the name right here, right? Where did they get Yahweh from out of Yah? Where they have Jehovah, right? Jehovah, right? It wasn't no E in the Hebrew. We know that. So and if it was an E in the Hebrew, why they didn't just keep the E there and just say Yahweh, right? Exactly. Because they know that the name is Yah and it's Hawa, not Va or O. Hawa. No O or V was in the Hebrew. Hava. You understand? The vowels that was in the Hebrew was the A and the I. That O wasn't in there. Sorry for veering off. Let me get back to Jeremiah chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 11. Yeah, verse 11. All right. Thus shall you say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth and from under these heavens. Because when the Most High comes back, when he brings his wrath to this earth, those gods that you worship, those idols, will no longer be remembered. You understand? We're not going to be calling on the name of JC no more. We're not going to be calling on the name of Idolshai, Yeshua side. We're not going to be calling no other name attached to the name of the Most High. We're going to be calling on his name only. Because he said the gods that did not rule the earth are going to perish. Let me get something real quick in Zechariah 14 before we go back to that. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 9. And Yahweh shall be king over all the earth, and that day shall there be one Yahweh, and his name one. So that means there's not going to be no other name called on with the name of the Most High. It's going to be him and him only. You got to understand that. You got to take the idol out of your mouth. Our people have to come back and return to the Most High. This is a calling for all you people that's still stuck into those New Testament cults. I know you don't want to hear that, but you're all in the cults. I used to be in a cult. I used to be in GMS. It's a cult. Trust me. All right? Let's go back. Verse 11 again. Then thus shall you say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth and from under these heavens. He hath made the earth by his power. Right? It's talking about Yah. He hath made the earth by his power and established the world by his wisdom and stretched out the heavens by his discretion. Right? We just read in Isaiah 40 and verse 22 is he that sitteth in the circle of the earth and that stretches out the heavens as a curtain, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers. The Most High does what he wants at his discretion. So if he say he's stretching it out, that means that we don't live in a globe. It didn't say he curved it around. He said he stretched it out. So that means it goes on as far as your imagination can take you. You don't know where it ends at. All right? Let me get a precept for verse 12. Psalms 136. I'm going to start at verse 5. Right? It says, to him that by wisdom made the heavens, for his mercy endure forever. The Most High, by his wisdom, made the heavens. Not by JC, his son, and he gave the dominion to his son. It said by his wisdom made the heavens, for his mercy endure forever. To him, verse 6, to him that stretched out the earth above the waters, for his mercy endure forever. The Most High. So why are we saying that he's with somebody else? Why do we keep saying that he has his son with him? We are his son. His son is us, not the idol. They gonna keep telling you that, yeah, you know, God's son he gave his son so he can die for your. No, he gave his son so we can teach the nations, so we can be a light to the nations. That's what he gave his son for. He didn't give his son to die. He gave his son to live, for us to live in our land. But he's the Most High's son. But he died though. He died on it. He let his son die on the cross though. Come on, man. Our people gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Let me go back. Verse 13. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heaven, and he causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. Every man is brutish by his knowledge, right? We just read about brutish, right? Every man is brutish by his knowledge, right? And you burning with it. Like, people, they had this passion for it. You got this passion for stupidity, for a dull-hearted, and to be unreceptive. You understand? Vanity, man. Every man is brutish in his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood. I know you hate to hear that. I know you hate to hear that JC is false. I know you hate to hear that Yahweh Shai is false. I know you hate to hear that Yeshua is false. It's falsehood. Crafty counsel set up by your enemy to keep you in idolatry, to keep you away from the Most High, so you won't turn back, so you won't repent. It's falsehood. Wake up out of it, man. Let me continue on with this verse. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. None. Come on, man. Let me get another precept. Psalms 92. And we start at verse 5. All right. O Yah, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not. So all of this stuff going on that the Most High is doing, right? You people hearing about them shutting things down, COVID shutting everything. Look, that is the Most High doing that. That's his works. You understand? But the brutish man, the foolish man, the stupid man, ain't gonna be able to see that. They gonna think it's oh yeah, it's the white man, the Illuminati, yeah, Draconians and the people, the fucking lizard people. Who is it? Reptilians. Like, come on, man. The Most High, man. He said, "Oh Yah, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep." Come on, man. The Most High said his thoughts are very deep. Like, this is a very deep, thought out, strategic plan. Like, for him to have the man doing this and to have our people in derision like this is deep thought. You can't grasp what's going on? You don't see it? Man, a brutish man knoweth not, neither do a fool understand this. A fool can't get that the Most High is in control of everything right now. A fool can't get that it's no idol coming to save you. This is all the works of the Most High, the good and the bad. Let me get that real quick. Isaiah 45. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. The Most High. All these things. Come on, man. Verse 8, drop down ye heavens from above, let the skies pour down righteousness. Let the earth open, and let them bring forth salvation, and let righteousness spring up together, for I, Yahweh, have created it. Woe unto him that striveth with his maker. Let the potsherd strive with the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioned it, why makest thou, or thy work he have no hands? The Most High is doing everything. You trying to say that the Most High don't have no hand in it? When you say that the white man's doing this, Esau's doing it, so you trying to say that the Most High don't have no hand in it? So the white man made himself then, huh? People are foolish, man. You need to wake up. Jeremiah 4:22. Our people are foolish. Let me get this. Sorry. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. If you knew the Most High, let me tell you something. If our people understood and knew the Most High, because they always say, well, I know my God. You know our people love to say that, right? They know God and what God gonna do, and like you bossing the Most High around. God got to get this for me. He don't have to do shit for you. Excuse my language. But he don't have to do nothing for you. You're breathing. You understand? And a lot of your people just breathing and taking up space because you don't even take out time to even search out for your creator. You know everything about everything else. You know about sports. You know about fashion. You know about music. You know about entertainment. You know about movies. But you don't know nothing about the Most High, man. Foolish. You have not known him. He said they are sottish children. Let's look up the word sottish. Let me get the definition for sottish, right? Because the Most High said our people were sottish in Jeremiah chapter 4, right? It says stupefied with or as with drink, drunken. So that means you just stupid. You're drunk, stupid. Yo, this is some crazy stuff right here. This means you're beyond stupid. You understand? A person like in their right mind is sober can be stupid. But you like a person that's stupid, that's drunk, following after idols, being in the idolatry. So look, we're going to go back to Jeremiah chapter 4, right? Jeremiah chapter 4. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. My people is foolish. They have not known me, right? They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. Know all about all type of wickedness. Anything evil. Christianity is evil. Nigga can tell you all about Jesus. The black Christians, the ones out on the street screaming at you, they can tell you all about their idol, Yahweh Shai, Yeshua, whatever you want to call them. Wise to do evil, wickedness. Nigga can tell you how to flip a key. You understand? Nigga can tell you how to pimp one of their own, pimp their women. You understand? Wickedness. Wise to do evil. Our people. But to do good, they have no understanding. You don't know how to turn and come to the Torah. You understand? Let me go back to that. That definition of sottish. It says stupefied with or as with drink. Drunken. All right? What did the Most High say? Let me get it real quick. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. Right? Because y'all people were drunk. Drunk off of that Christianity. You drunk off the doctrine, off the theology of your oppressors. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. You drunk off of their philosophies, man. That's why when somebody comes to you and try to sober you up with the truth, you can't take it. You too far gone to the philosophies of your oppressors. Understand this. Matter of fact, let me get it. This is what you on right here. You on that JC juice. You drunk. You drunken, but not with wine. Y'all better come back to the Most High, man. For thus saith Yah, verse 10, for thus saith Yah, Salaki, for Yah have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep. To be in the doctrine of Christianity and to these holidays that your oppressors beat into your ancestors. Like, we never knew anything about Christmas, none of these holidays, Thanksgiving, none of this stuff, until your oppressors beat it into you. They beat it into your ancestors. So we show pride in something that they beat into us, that your oppressors put into you. We take pride in that. That's a deep sleep. Wake up. That's why we keep telling our people. We're trying to wake our people up. But some of our people can't get woken up because if the Most High puts you up under that deep sleep, there's nothing you can do. It is what it is. All right? It said, for Yah have poured upon you a spirit of deep sleep and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers have he covered. Pastor Pork Chop don't know nothing. Your apostles and your bishops, your reverends, all of them dudes on the streets teaching, they don't know nothing. He closed their eyes. He closed their eyes to the fact that them worshiping and being in that New Testament is pure idolatry. Eyes been shut up. So they got the book in their hand. They say that they reading the book, but they can't get it. That's what verse 11 is about to go into. They don't understand the true vision of this book. It's been sealed up to them. They can't get it. Verse 11, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he say, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. The book is sealed up. You understand? Until the Most High open your understanding to come back to his law, statutes, and commandments, this book is going to be sealed up to all of our people. That's why we in the we in the only a person with some type of Stockholm syndrome would still be sitting here celebrating the holidays the oppressors gave them. Do you remember your history in this country? Do you remember what they did to our ancestors? Nothing but rape, rob, murder, and they tortured our people. And they still doing our people an injustice to this day. So what you gonna do? What you gonna keep going out in the streets screaming and marching? Trying to talking about we shall overcome? No, you won't overcome. As a matter of fact, you're gonna keep dying out there if you don't return back to the Most High. It's simple as that. So we, the people in the know, we know that 2/3 of our people was already appointed to be destroyed out here. That's in Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. 2/3 of our people are not going to make it. We already know this. But for the glimmer of hope, for the people who we assuming is the 1/3, We don't know who those people are, but we don't know who this word gonna reach. So the Most High is gonna open their ears up. That's why nobody's to take leadership or to say I got this school or this sanctuary and I'm running this sanctuary. You understand? So yeah, he bringing all of his people back together. We all congregate amongst each other. You understand? The eyes shall see thy teachers. We should not be removed into a corner anymore. We all congregate amongst each other. There is no leader yet until the Most High appoints that one leader over our people. Now, let's go into this Christmas tree thing, right? Because this Christmas tree, a lot of our people are about to be celebrating this Christmas coming up. And they all got this Christmas tree. They don't realize what they have in their house is an idol. They don't realize that the Most High, the one who created the heavens and the earth and the people on the earth, they don't realize that he looks down on that. He's not for that. You understand? So let's break this Christmas tree down. Let's go back to the origins and the roots of this Christmas tree. This Christmas tree is a Babylonian custom. You understand? Like I said, these people that rule over us right now, they love to go to other lands and take the people's history and who they were and say it was them. Just like they took our book and took our history and said that they're us. It's the same, that they did the same thing. So right here, this is from Google, WordPress.com. This is the Nimrod tree. They call him the Lord of Christmas, right? This is where Christmas came from. Our people need to go do research on this stuff. Stop blindly following things. You understand? The scriptures say the simple believe every word. Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believe every word. I mean, everything these people say, you believe it. Like the news. You understand? Let me read this. It said Nimrod started the great organized worldly apostasy from God that has dominated the world until now. Nimrod married his own mother, whose name was Semiramis. This is back in the time of Babylon, right? It said after Nimrod's death, his so-called mother wife, this is some incest right here. In the scriptures, it tells you about the law of sleeping with your parents. That's incest. That's an abomination. These were some abominable people. Now the same people that rule over you do the same type of stuff. Abominable people. And we even have it going on in our nation. A lot of our women got touched by their parents, by their grandparents, or whoever. And then you see our people going to church and they got these Christmas trees in their house. And I wonder why. You got these, you're putting off that vibration in your house by putting Christmas trees and idols in your house. So that's the type of stuff that's going to happen. Let me continue reading. It says, after Nimrod's death, his so-called mother wife, Semiramis, propagated the evil doctrine of the survival of Nimrod as a spirit being. She claimed a full-grown everett tree sprang overnight from a dead tree stump, which symbolized the springing forth unto new life of the dead Nimrod. On each anniversary of his birth, she claimed Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree and leave gifts upon it. December 25th was the birthday of Nimrod. This is the real origin of Christmas, of the Christmas trees. The Plain Truth About Christmas by David J. Stewart, December 24th, 2005. It says traditionally a Yule log was burned in the fireplace on Christmas Eve during the night as the log embers died. There appeared in the room as if by magic, a Christmas tree surrounded by gifts. Now, people want to go, this is like a known tradition, but in the hood, when we grew up in the hood and we grew up in apartments and stuff, we ain't had no fire laws and nothing like that. So why are we believing in something like this? Why is something like this captivating to us? This wasn't for us. This was for your enemies. This was for your oppressors. They had chimneys and logs and stuff like that where they can burn logs under the fire. We didn't have none of that stuff growing up. So why is this captivating you? You know why? Because you envy your oppressor. You want what your oppressor has. When the Most High is gonna give you a promise to us and our people way more than what they got. So let me continue to read this, right? It says traditionally a Yule log was burned in the fireplace on Christmas Eve during the night. As the log's ember died, there appeared in the room as if by magic a Christmas tree surrounded by gifts. The Yule log represented the sun god. The sun god, why they go to church on Sunday? This paganism. The sun god Nimrod, and the Christmas tree represented himself resurrecting as his own son Tammuz. All right. Now look. Let's go to the scriptures, man. Let's go to the scriptures. There's nothing new. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing new. To Ecclesiastes 9, Slacky. Let me get this scripture real quick for y'all. I'll come back to that. Yeah. Tammuz, right? Like I was just saying, there's nothing new under the sun, right? So Tammuz, let me see. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. Shalakia, yeah, I should have known that. Okay, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that have been, it is which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. All right? So just like back then, you had our people crying for Tammuz, which is JC. It's the same thing today. It's the same thing going on today. Our people are out here crying for Tammuz. Tammuz is this deity, which they would call today baby JC. You understand? This is all going on back then, and now it's going on, but it's just happening under new names. Okay? All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 8. All right, Ezekiel talked about this. Ezekiel seen this. He was given the vision of this, and the Most High it revealed to him about the abomination that our people were doing with this idol Tammuz. All right, this is all in the scriptures. Everything this lets you know, solidifies and certifies the legitimacy of this book. You understand? We know it's real, but we don't. And you know, for real, the Most High really don't even care if you think it's real or not. But we know that His word is going to be fulfilled. You understand? So I'm going to start off Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 12, right? It says, Then he said unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark? Every man in the chambers of his of his imagery, right? His imagery. Let's look up that word imagery real quick. Every man in the house of the chambers of his imagery. Shadow piece, showpiece, figure, imagination, image, idol, picture, right? All right. What's the name of of these social sites we be on? Facebook, right? Facebook. What's a face? Like Facebook is about an image of a face, right? An image of a person, right? So, like, people can create a cult of personality, right? And the next thing you know, you start worshiping somebody on Facebook or Instagram because their image and that image that they put out. You understand? It's the same thing. You understand? So you gotta be careful about what you doing and who you following, because you can get caught up in some idolatry just through imagery, right? All right, I'm gonna read this again. It said, "Every man in the chambers of his imagery, for they say, Yah see us not, and Yah have forsaken the earth." So you got people out here doing wickedness in the dark, and they think that the Most High don't see them. So they just run around, no confession, no nothing, just moving, thinking that nothing can happen to them, that the Most High don't see them. What's that? Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, because execution upon a wicked act isn't done speedily. Therefore, the children of men have it set in their hearts to do evil. That's what they're doing right now. It's the same thing, because they didn't get judged right away. They think nothing's going to happen. But, the Most High, he marks, he sees everything. You understand? Verse 13, it said, he also said, turn unto me, turn yet thee again, and thou shalt see greater abominations that they do. Verse 14, then he brought me to the door of the gate of Yah's house, which was toward the north. And behold, there sat a woman weeping for Tammuz. Tammuz goes back to that Christmas tree, to Nimrod. All right, Tammuz. It says the Yule log represented the sun god Nimrod, and the Christmas tree represented himself resurrecting as his own son Tammuz. All right, Tammuz. Tammuz is the Christmas tree god. You understand? Y'all need to come out of that idolatry, man. Come back and serve the Most High. All of our people out there, pray to Yah. You know what I mean? Pray to Yah for to reveal His word to you. You know what I mean? This is not no religion. This is who we are by blood. This is who we are. You know what I mean? This is in our DNA. That's why these people trying to come up with this wicked scheme to try to replace our DNA with some wicked ass vaccine. Say no to that vaccine. The Most High will protect our people. If you turn back to Him and you do what He say, you know what I mean? You stay away from abominations and you stay away from idolatry, He definitely gonna protect His people, because he keeps His word. He doesn't lie like man, like we do. You understand? So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Everybody take care. I pray Yah be with you and your families. Keep it lit for the Most High, man. That's all we can do until we get up out of here. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.